Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another edition of my program. This edition, I'll be talking about Peter Obi's effect. Generally, I don't like discussing about Peter Obi. Is a man I admire so much and I have so much respect for, and always I wish him success pursuing his presidential ambition. But I noticed something about all the post 2023 presidential elections that happened, and we expected that it should be able to influence one or two results in the favor of the kind of change that we expect political landscape of Nigeria. But unfortunately, we have not been able to get that. I don't know. I am concerned. I'm bothered because I am not sure the level of, if it is his level of influence that is not sufficient, if it is the political structure of Nigeria that is making all that very difficult for us not to be able to see, or if he is the one not doing enough. Take for instance, after the 2023 presidential election, where it was allotted 6 point something million votes by the Independent National Electoral Commission. In Edo, for instance, we had an election there. The candidate which was supported came abysmally third with the numbers. We had another election in Enugu, another election, Anambra, and other states. I'm particular about those elections, and most importantly, the last local government election that took place in Abuja. That was on the 21st of February 2026. Peter Obi campaigned rigorously for the person of Dr. Mo. Dr. Mo came second according to the figures released with about 12,000 votes, 12,000 plus votes. This first person polled over 40,000 votes. So I'm looking like I'm lost. Is it that the influence of Peter Obi is not as strong as it used to be, or does it mean that his wave, his glory, his influence can only work for himself, right? So all the candidates he supported in the course of these by elections never won anything, so that is a challenge for me. So I want to really know why that is. Like I said, he's a person I wake up on daily basis hoping and praying that one day he's able to become the president of Nigeria. I sense his uniqueness, empathy. I see him as someone that can change the narrative of the political structure that we currently have, which is not people's oriented, but for some few individuals. So I am just worried. Sometimes I just, maybe I'm overthinking this thing, and maybe the thing can, maybe he still have that influence, right? I am not sure. So that's why I'm just saying all of these things. So in the build up to the 2027 general elections, if for instance we are not sure of his capacity in terms of the number of votes that he can poll against the incumbent president, so that would be something that is challenging for us. So I noticed something as well, that the ADC platform that Peter Obi is hoping to get the presidential ticket, I don't think it's going to work, because coming together of people with different ambition, people that not willing to put their ego aside for the best interest of Nigeria. And those people, I don't think they're just mere politicians. I don't think they have the kind of strategy, or I cannot say they are strategists as the current president. And I cannot say, I'm not always saying that the current president is a strategist, but I always refer to him as an evil genius, right? You know what evil geniuses can do. So that's the way I see him. So whatever they need to do, they will do it. They will get whatever it is that they need. They will use the people they need, to get whatever it is that they want. And everybody cannot act that way. I know that the person of Mr. Peter Obi is always talking about doing things the right way, getting things done the proper through the proper channels and all of that. But at the end of the day, when we want to get out of the mess that different political gladiators have put us as Nigerians, who is going to be the person that will salvage us from this situation? Because no matter how good intentioned anybody is, if the person does not have the political power to change the narrative of this country, the person will just be moving from pillar to post. And that is exactly what has happened to some good intentioned political gladiators in the past. And now we are having the person of Mr. Peter Obi, and then so much seems not to be happening. So I am just wondering, doing the calculations myself on daily basis, and just wondering, how are we going to get these numbers right? Where are the numbers coming from? When are they going to come in and all of that? Who are the people that will be working with him? Are they not going to be those again that will sabotage the processes? Because we understood the previous election in 2023, there were a lot of people that sabotaged the processes against him and all of that. So when I also talk about this, I talk about his influence waning down. Is it waning away? So we need to be serious about the conversations that we're having, because this the Abuja election actually exposes a lot of things. AP, according to the number of results that were released at the end of the day, ADC has nothing to show. They have nothing to write home about. They have no presence at all in the whole of the FCT. And unlike the other political parties previously, we have Labour Party that did very well during the presidential election. But we don't know, maybe all that will happen in favour of Mr. Peter Obi. But we also realize that you have the person of the current minister in Abuja that just want to do anything and anything anyhow to get the numbers and get whosoever he wants into office. And Mr. Peter Obi is not one of those people. So exactly how are we going to make sure that the right things are done for us to get what we are looking for? Thank you very much. Give me the thumbs up and like my post when you come across it. Thank you very much. I see you